Hello, we're back. What's up, nerds? We're gonna play some Tetris. Drink coffee. Two very important things. Hope everyone's having a good. What do I know? Whatever now. Tuesday. We all survived the weekend. Congratulations. Made it to another week. More time in life for coffee. More time in life for Tetris and figuring out, which is the best of these dang things, right? We're on a mission here. What are we doing? We're playing lots of Tetris games. In fact, we've played a lot of Tetris games, and now we're doubling back and figuring out, okay, which was the best? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. We're doing some science here. We're gonna figure out what have we played so far. Well, we figured out that V Tetris is better than Tetris Arcade. That was kind of like a no-brainer, but we have to start somewhere, right? We also figured out that Super Tetris 3 was slightly better than the new Tetris, also a great game, but Super Tetris 3 moves forward. And then we were also playing some other cool games, right? So 3D Tetris games. 3D Tetris beat out Blockout. I was hoping, I had big hopes for Blockout. It's got a really cool intro. It's worth playing Blockout just so you can hear the intro, to be honest. But 3D Tetris is a better game. Let's be honest here. And then we played a couple of Welch's games. Arcade Welch's, much better than what was it? MS-DOS? Yeah. Why? Alexei Pajitnov is in the game. You get brownie points for that, right? We also played some other games here. What do we got? Pressing buttons. There we go. The non-Tetris games. Hatris, better than Faces. I'll say that. I think it's true. Faces is, you make some weird faces in that game, but Hatris, I'll boot that up right now and play that game. That's a good game. We also put Tetrisphere up against Wetris. Ooh, tough fight. Wetrix beat it out. I have to say, it's a more fun game. I'd rather play it. Tetrisphere is great. Those are great games. N64 kind of had a really good time. We're going to check out some more N64 games today. What else did we do? We also played a whole bunch of these cool Tetris games, and we found out that Tetris Battle Gaiden was better than Final Tetris. That checks out. There's math there. Go check out the math. I showed my work. And then we also found out that Tetris 2 plus Bombliss slightly better than Super Tetris 2 plus Bombliss. Ooh, who'd have thought? The sequel was not as good as the original. So it's going to be moving forward to face We're gonna have some more coffee here. Face off against Tetris Magical Challenge, whatever that is. That's the Mickey Mouse one. And then we're also going to be putting up Tetris 2 Plus against Tetris Battle Gaiden. But before we do any of that, we still got a whole other bracket to finish up here in the Tetris, straight up Tetris games, because go figure, that's where most of those clones are, just games that are straight up Tetris. So we're going to power through the final 4 games on this list here. We are going to put Tetris 64 up against the Tetris Grandmaster. We are going to put Tetris Friends up against Tetris TS. And I'm going to, in order to make this totally fair, I'm going to use the keyboard for all the games. Because then I don't have to say, oh, this one, the control's funny because my controller is this thing that I've been spilling coffee on for months now. So none of that. So let's go ahead and do a little transition. Oh, I still got, there we go. I'll set up before when we had guests. There we go. No guests today. Well, maybe. We'll see if someone drops by. Let's do this. So we got Tetris 64 up first. Let's make sure audio's good. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me make this a little bigger. Keep an eye on things. 1 second. This is what they call live production. Okay, that looks good. All right, so we're gonna play a couple rounds of this. So the Tetris-like games are pretty easy to science up because they're basically just like, it's Tetris. Let's just do some Tetris. Oh, that's right, the sensor. So this is the Tetris game that had the biosensor, so it could detect your heartbeat and your heart rate and all that sort of stuff. But we're just gonna do some straight up, regular ass Tetris here. Marathon to marathon, that's what I want to see. Familis, I'm pretty sure is just multiplayer. Couple different types, sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. Man, this art style. This is a very CDI looking video game. Just gonna throw that out there right now. I'm curious about CD wood. I'm sorry if this is bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Nice and snappy. Ooh, weird. Did you see that? Did everyone see that? It like pushed into the piece slightly there when I tried to nudge it over. Whoops. That's because I was talking. That's all right. Okay. Here we go. Let's get into this now. Always takes me a second to jump back to a keyboard after I've been doing Tetris on a controller for a while. That's the advantage of sticking with the keyboard here. I won't be jumping around. It won't take me too long. Yeah, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. It's warm as hell over here. Very nice. Get outside, but you know, be safe. You should. Yeah, so we got corner lock here. We should start doing some science. So I can rotate until I cannot. It's not going to let me rotate that high, but I can rotate it all the way there, and then it blocks there. Interesting. It's usually how the basic rotation lock works, but fun to always science that out. This is one of the core differentiators between a lot of these Tetris games that are just like Tetris-ass Tetris games. Okay, like how do you behave when I throw a piece against the wall? You really gonna do me dirty like this, Tetris? Okay. How's that? The down on this is very spicy. I gotta go easy on that. Yeah, so it did it again there when I tried to nudge the piece over into the side. It like slid through it slightly, which is kind of weird. But hey, it's all good. You do you, Tetris 64. Nintendo 64 was strange times. Everyone was experimenting. See right there. It pushes over again. The top block doesn't have as much, like collision on it as the lower blocks. That's really funny. That's the only way. Okay. Ooh, nice background. It's like a fun place to be right now. Yeah, it's weird because it lets you, because of that, you could actually push the piece over earlier than you're expecting to. Which is cool because it lets you get it in there and then, stop worrying about it. Jeez, what are we gonna do with you? Whoop, whale. Well, it's nice to be back playing Tetris. Haven't been done doing this in a few days now. We got busy week on the channel. Dirty Rectangles Online coming up on Wednesday. If you want to come check out some cool ass video games from some cool ass video game makers. We basically just give them a microphone to show off games. Anything goes. So that'll be Wednesday night. Ooh. Yeah, this feels good. I got no complaints. Here. I think the first time I played this, the best and the worst thing, I'm probably gonna end up just like repeating myself verbatim here, but the best and the worst thing you can say about this game is that it's Tetris. That's not a very, also like, the Tetris itself could be more flashy, right? When you get a Tetris, it's not very satisfying. But I mean, like, yeah, it's Tetris. It's Tetris. We should be interesting against Grandmaster, because that's literally the whole idea behind the game. It's like they just want it to be the Tetris-ass Tetris. So that's the one where you put your money where your mouth is, right? If you think you're a Tetris pro. Now, clearly, I'm not going to be getting to like end game stuff here, which I know where Grandmaster really excels in coolness at the very least. Just like, you know, which one would I rather pick up and play? I'll tell you, this music, while completely forgettable, which is fine, I guess, it's starting to get a little annoying. I was able to sort of tune it out for a while there, but now it's just, No thanks. I don't even know if Grandmaster has music. Cause it's like, it's an arcade game, right? It's all about like getting you in the zone. I don't remember. I really haven't played the Grandmaster series enough. I need to get into those a little bit more. I got other Tetris games on my plate right now, folks. Oh. Don't fuck that up. Oh boy, this ain't great. Okay. Ugh. Tell you what, it's not super difficult. It's pretty slow, which is one of my big gripes about some of these games, right? Tetris games. I'm not a big fan of slow-paced Tetris games. I want to work for my money. But yeah, it feels fine. The pieces move really snappily enough. I mean, the background leaves something to be desired. It's kind of like, if you're into that throwback, right? Like, a lot of old, like, DOS games and stuff would definitely just have, like, some, like, crappy VGA backgrounds. Usually of places. So you can argue this is, like, you know, calling back to a time and a place of games. And there were definitely Tetris games like this. Or you can say, it's dumb and I want more. Both are valid. Oop. Oh, I almost put that down there. That would have been bad. Yeah, it's like, this is such a Tetris-ass Tetris that, like, probably not going to top out for a while. Even though this board doesn't look great. It'll probably just be fine. There we go. That's a nice little Tetris. With absolutely no fanfare or flourish. That's pretty disappointing. Look, I'm so unconcerned about this game that we'll just, Where was I? Okay. Yeah, I really hate rotation lock. It's a weird thing, particularly since, like, it only really affects certain pieces, like long ones. If it was like every time you're up against the wall you can't rotate, then it's something I could work with. That's a consistent mechanic. Since it's only just like L pieces and lines right there, I won't be able to do anything, right? But this S-boy, I could just, you know, oh, there it'll block. Interesting. So it is still dependent on part of it. Oh, I take my case back. Still, it's dumb. Just let me spin. It's my God-given right. I tell you what, this is pretty boring for for like, there's only like this mode in this game, right? And then there's, well, I guess there was Giga Tetris. We could, maybe let's just double back and check out Giga Tetris. Cancel game. Familis is the 2-player. Bio Tetris we won't be able to really experience because that's the heartbeat sensor. So you can you get a little clip that goes on your thumb. Plug that into your Nintendo 64 apparently, and I think this was the only game that actually came out that used it. We'll try a quick round of Giga Tetris here. Sensor check. All right, what's up, Giga Tetris? I think this just gives me weird pieces. Oh yeah, it lets me mess with things here. So give me 8, 20. That's a lot of lines. Okay, let's see if we can get a Tetris here with a width of 20. Personal goals. 5Q warmer street. I'm down with some street. Oh, that's wide. That's a wide street. Okay. This is gonna take some time. Okay, if I get one Tetris here, I will be very... Whoa, that's right. I forgot what this is all about. Yeah, no, this is junk. I don't want this at all. Gosh. Okay. Lemosaurus in the chat. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, no, this is hot garbage. I don't want this at all. Okay, we can do this. I will still try to get a Tetris at the very least, even though I disapprove. Okay, inch it in there. See, that's weird, right? Clips right through it. Well. That fucks up my chance to get a Tetris too! Okay. Sorry, let's just try this one more time. I normally don't restart, but that was dumb. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there's a nice foundation going here. Okay. Oh, we got a big boy coming. Oh, I forgot how this. Okay, this should fit right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Giga Tetris, basically, it's just dumb Tetris. Or like, what if custom maps on Tetris? I'm gonna say I disapprove. I mean, it's good fun, sure, but it's kind of weird. Weird. Nevertheless, we will get a Tetris. Okay, we're basically set up as long as we don't screw anything up. Okay, yeah, that could go there. Okay, now we just need a line. All that work. And we're probably gonna do this with barely any fanfare. Yeah. It's kind of cool how that piece broke up. We'll have to check that out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pause this up here. Who's dropping spam in my chat? How do I fix that? No, I'll fix it out later. But damn you, spam person! I will not click your link. Okay, let's do a quick little transition as I get ready. Okay, so Tetris 64, let's recap. What do we think about it? Well, again, I'm pretty sure the best thing that we can say about Tetris 64 is the fact that it is Tetris. And it's also coincidentally, the worst thing that we can say about the game. Because it's just really not super interesting, is it? That's okay. So let's get the next thing set up here. We are moving from the Nintendo 64, all the way to the arcades. Come with me, if you will, as we take a little trip to Japan. Let's see here. Transition. And this should hopefully all be set up to go. Let's see. All right. Oh, maybe we're missing audio here for this. Doing everything on the fly here today, so just give me a second here. Capture the audio, please. The retro arc. Thank you. Okay. Should be good now. Let's go ahead and toss some quarters in this thing. Quarter up. Oh, we still got my screen from when we had visitors the other day. There we go. Get rid of that there. Okay. Professional show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. All right. Grandmaster. Oh, this is a different one than before. That's okay. Let's see what it can do for us. We're going to play some, I guess, Master? The Grandmaster Plus. Let's start with some normal. I will. Okay. It's nice and fast. Yeah, so if you haven't seen Grandmaster before, it's usually the one that, well, not the one, but it's one you see a lot for tournaments and people trying to like pony up their Tetris skills. There's only like I'm pretty sure a few people in the world that have actually beaten the Grandmaster mode in this game, and are considered like Tetris Grandmasters, which is pretty cool. Maybe one day. This is the one also where you get into like the end game and then the pieces fall and the board becomes invisible and it's moving at like in a crazy high speed. If you've ever seen the videos of players doing that, it's pretty nuts. But yeah, this game's claim to fame is basically like it wants to be the de facto Tetris. I'll tell you, I like this lo-fi, cheesy house techno better than what was going on in the last game. Okay. Feels pretty good. Feels great. I like the speed already too. One of the things that I love about the Tetris arcade machines is always the speed that comes with it. Because the game is designed to take your money. And with that you get a... Ooh. What is this? I don't know what that is. Oops. Okay. Let's see if we can clear some of it. What happens? Oh, what was that? Okay. Okay. There's a little more going on here. And this is just regular Tetris mode. I love a little mystery with my Tetris. As in, what the hell was that? You know what? Let's do you. Building a little high there, but you know, what are you gonna do? There we go. Slide you in there. There we go. So all those other games where I've been having trouble doing weird slides and T-spins and shit like that, that should be a little bit easier with this game. It's basically designed for a lot of those high play moves. Pro maneuvers. Hiya! Like that. This is nice. I like the speed here. Oof. Well, it's getting fast now. I like the sounds, even though they're very it's very slot machiney. That's fine. It's an arcade machine. I can see this sounding really good and fun in an arcade. Oof. Oof. I love a Tetris that gives you a little bit of maneuverability on the ground. We'll be doing another one of those in a bit. Oh no, come on. Oh no. Oh. Gives you just a little bit of maneuverability and then it locks it up. Oh man. Oh, we got problems. Oh, we got big problems now. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's gonna do something though. Better believe it. Okay, clear it and see what happens. Nice. Nice. Whoa, I tried to rotate it in. Rotated it the wrong way. Oh. Oh, didn't let me rotate. Oh, we're there. We're there. Gotta rotate earlier. Oh boy. Oh, that's not great. Oh, that was the wrong button. Test mode, eh? Ooh, maintenance code. What have we found? Game settings. Oh my goodness. Okay. What can we do here? Demo sound on, definitely. Versus level. Versus rounds, 3 rounds, 5 rounds, screen. Normal, reverse. Reverse? I don't know if I want that. Well, that was fun. Don't know what button I pressed there, but I'll take it. Exit. Button 1. Save. Sure. Exit. Well, it's going to reset the game, isn't it? Let's try another one here. I think there's a few modes on this, right? So. All right, let's do a master, but then there's also TG. Okay, let's just start with this. I want to do a couple of these. We got time. I think. Yeah, we got time. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Do we plug it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever. So I wonder what makes this master mode. Seems pretty normal to me. Let's try the TGM mode. What was that button I pressed? There it is. Nice. I know all your games now, game. Know all your games. Know all your secrets. All your buttons. All your buttons are mine. Okay. TGM Plus. Give it a quick look here. Then I think we'll be about ready to make our sciencey decision. Based in complete real science. I got some pieces pushed up on me. I see how this is gonna go, game. Well, take that. Little did you know, I am a Tetris Grandmaster. All right. So if I like beat this, does this count? Does somebody come to my house with like a giant award in the shape of a Tetris piece? What Tetris piece would make the best award? I think probably a T block, right? An L block would probably sit nicer somewhere. Square block would be boring. Well, freaked out a little bit there. Things didn't quite go right. Oh, weird. Whoops. This board is a mess. Put that line in the wrong spot, and I didn't see that blue come in. Ah. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, the siren's going off. Did that count? Am I Grandmaster now? Game? Am I Grandmaster? Okay. Tetris Grandmaster. You're a pretty good game. Let's go ahead and fade back to this. We could chat about this while we get set up for the next round here. So, Tetris Grandmaster. You're a good game. You're actually a really fun version of Tetris. I mean, if you're just going to play Tetris, and both these games are just Tetris, right, at the end of the day, which one do you want to play? One that is reminiscent of MS-DOS, or one that, if you master, you become one of a few people in the world who could like claim a title of Tetris Grandmaster, right? That's a pretty cool thing. So what that means is, I think it's pretty obvious here. Moving forward will be the Tetris Grandmaster in this series. Good job, Tetris 64, sort of, I guess. You're kind of like one of the ones where I'm like, about the most, to be fair. I mean, it plays fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's move on. What do we got next? We got some heavy hitters here. Let's go ahead and get that set up. I just gotta load things up. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while we do all this good stuff here. We're gonna start with Tetris Friends, and Tetris Friends is one of my favorite versions of Tetris, so this should be interesting. Go ahead and do a little cut here. I am playing this through the as I just click buttons here. The Internet Archive. The fine folks of the Internet Archive have backed up Tetris Friends for me. Thank you, Internet Archive, because this game is no longer on the internet to be able to just play and have a good time with. So we're going to play some Tetris Friends. We'll just do a quick marathon, refresh our Tetris Friend skills and legs and all that good stuff. I'll zoom in a little bit on this. And then we'll put it up against Tetris DS and go from there. I think if I just do this, it'll be fine. Let's actually do something like this, maybe. There we go. That looks big enough. We'll go with that. Okay. I totally forgot the controls. That's fine. Let's just jump in. So, rotate. Cool. Hold. There we go. And I think I have a quick drop with up. No. Quick drop with space. Okay. Cool. This is just going to take a second to get my legs underneath me here. Ah, yes, okay. I can also rotate with up. It's all coming back to me now. I love pressing up to rotate in a Tetris game, not gonna lie. There's something about it that just really works for me. Usually when I can do like custom controls or something like that, particularly on a keyboard Tetris, that's something I'll put in there. Oh, this is starting to come back to me. This is one of the Tetris that I've played the most, probably, to be completely honest. I probably spent most of my 20s on this website when I should have been, I don't know, working. But you know, someone had to come out here and be the best at Tetris Friends. I don't know if that was me, but I certainly gave it my all. Tetris Friends is really where I started to define like my strategy with Tetris, right? I was like, okay, let's just build and keep building. That was on purpose. Until we can make sure we get 2 Tetrises in a row. Tetris Friends has a back-to-back thing, right? So we're able to get more points if we do things back-to-back. So 2 Tetrises back-to-back are worth more than 2 Tetrises separated by something. So let's make sure we can always have at least 2 back-to-back. Ooh, that could have been 3. And 3s just happen. You know, you could plan for a back-to-back Tetris. Triples, I'm sure you could plan for it, but I mean, shit. It's not worth it at that point. Right, let's just get that, fix that, and move on with our day. I am way quicker, as most people are really, when you have a drop shadow. That sort of lets you kind of fly through things a little bit more, which is a very fun way of playing Tetris. I think. I like going fast. Gotta go fast. In Tetris Friends, you're also getting more points per piece. Whoops. The less time they spend on the screen. So it does actually pay off to go as fast as you can early, while the game itself is while the game itself is not super hard. So go quick. And then when the game speeds up later, you bring it on down. Good. That's not where I wanted to put that. Yeah, let's clear some lines there. Don't like these options here. Okay, let's just do some things. I might beat this. We'll see. So there is I think it ends at 15, level 15. There is a max. Yeah, whenever I play Tetris Friends, I would always routinely come in like the top 10, maybe 20 or so of the day for players. It was a good time. I was younger then. I don't think I have that kind of hand-eye coordination anymore, to be 100% honest. We're talking about 10 years ago. Get in there. Almost fucked that up. Waste of a line there, but that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do. So starting to slow down a little bit with my drops. It usually happens around, this is a little early, it usually happens around level 10 in this game for me. Get in there. Let's just get the Tetris. And like, you really do want to avoid that. Because this, you just want to be, there's only so many lines you can get, right? Because the game's going to end at a certain point. So you want to be, you want to be maximizing those points. I have in the past called this game Wiggle Tetris. And what you just saw there is why specifically I call this game Wiggle Tetris. As long as you keep wiggling, you're kind of okay until the game decides you're not. I don't know how the programming works in this. It's very forgiving until it's not. Get in there. Yeah, this feels great. This is I'm just going into muscle memory now, basically. It's another reason why I wanted to use keyboard for all the games today, particularly coming back to this one, which I played. I think the science term is a fuck ton back in the day on keyboard, so I wanted to make sure everything was getting a fair shake. You know what? I decided to do that move and then immediately regretted it, but we got more lines. Or not. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get Tetris now. Just clear some spots. You know what? Oh boy, we have made some mistakes. Okay. That's okay. That's what it's all about, right? You learn through mistakes. Oh boy. And bad choices. It's the easiest way to learn, for sure. Get over there. Like, that's ridiculous. I shouldn't be able to do that, right? But in Tetris friends, we're all friends, so it's all good. You do you. Let's go wiggle Tetris. There we go. Opens it back up. We're fine. We're fine. It's all good. No one saw anything. Probably actually go back to dropping again too. You know what? It worked out. It all worked out in the end. Did not go where I wanted, but haha, haha. It's all good. And we'll get the odd line here and there. Again, we're trying to avoid it, but that's usually just because it's a little bit of cleanup. We get a piece that we can't quite do anything else with. So just get a quick line to move it into, change it into a piece that you can work with. Oh, fuck. Nice couple back-to-backs there. And the nice thing about focusing on the back-to-backs too is, like, if you get used to it, then you're constantly working where your stack is real high, and you're working under that pressure and that pace. And then when you get your double Tetris, your stack just drops like huge. There you go, and you get a nice little breather again, right? And if you get used to that back and forth, it really comes in handy if you want to get better at multiplayer as well. Hey, get in there, get in there. Oh, I love this version. And you got, you know, classic Tetris music goes a long way, even if it is, you know, terrible bitrate, because this is a early web game, early Flash game. But this was fun in its heyday. You'd find a lot of people playing online that you could play against. It had items in its multiplayer mode that you can use, turn on or off, kind of like Tetris DS. Get over there. Look at this. Oh, this is so great. I could just, like, the muscle memory kicks in because I know exactly how the pieces are going to behave. Like, oh, I almost was able to wiggle that up there. That would have been cool. Okay, we are rapidly coming to the end here. The board's a little gross, but you know what? That's all right. At the end of a long party, everyone's just, you know, slopping around. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's just fix this up. If we only got a few lines left, let's make them count, right? Don't want that. Okay, it's not paying attention. Things went bad there. Please just... Wait, that's not gonna do anything. We're gonna do that first. And then that, okay. I just gotta get that block in there. It's not gonna happen. Okay, okay, okay. Let's not fuck up now. We've come this far. Okay. It ain't pretty, but I think it's gonna take us home. We're just gonna have to clear some stuff. Put some blocks in some spots that, you know, are gonna be a little uncomfortable. That's okay, we will deal with it. There we go. At least we could get a Tetris out of this. And this also has sounds for people calling out the lines and stuff. I'm not sure why it's not playing right now. I guess maybe it's off by default. And you can unlock different voices, and one of the voices that you could unlock was Alexei Pashinov calling out all your things, and you was all like single, double. It was very, very good. I think you could end up like purchasing that or whatever, but I unlocked it. I never actually put any money into this game. Probably should have, in hindsight. But you didn't really have to. That's sort of the idea. Alright, level 15. Just gotta clear this one. We got another 68 lines to go. Trying to clear this down a little bit so we can get to the good stuff down below. Try to make this a little cleaner. That's not how I wanted to do any of this. Yikes! Okay. Try to make things cleaner, and you make things worse. Life lesson. Okay, 32 lines. Let's just finish this thing, eh? Oh, okay. Where were we? Fuck it. Fuck it. Down there. $13 more. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. Yeah. Yes, I see where this is going. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a good fucking score. I think this is where it craps out, and hopefully everyone saw that score, 700,000. Heyo. That would probably put me in the top 20 for sure for the day, I'd say. Probably a little bit more. You know what? This is probably cold. I don't know if I'm going to drink that. Cool. Amazing. Tetris Friends. Hot damn. Let's do a quick fade here. Ah, what a good game. What a good game. See, that like gets your pace going. It's got a nice speed to it. It's got an ending, which I kind of like. So it's like you're just shooting for that ending, right? There's a lot of good things going on for that. Where does that take us next, though? A game that's similar but different. Fade back over here to my emulator, Biggity Bam. All right, last game we're going to check out today. Tetris DS. So Tetris DS. What a great game. What a great game. Oh man, Tetris DS. Okay, where's the sound here? Did the sound not coming through? I think we might restart my emulator real quick. Let me just do a quick fade again. Hey, Mr. Emulator, let's go ahead and restart you, please. Because we need some nice sounds here, right? Start that over. Fade on back. Huh? Where's my sounds here? Give me 1 second. Looks like it's coming through. Go into this mode. This is the tricky part about doing these shows where I'm popping around between a bunch of different applications all the time. Because you never know what's going to work and what's not going to work. You know what? Maybe we'll just have to tackle this as is. I don't wonder why the sound's not coming through though. This game has great sound. Come on now. Give me one more chance here. Let's try one more thing. Let's go ahead and kill that. Yes. Here's my desktop. Don't worry, I cleaned it beforehand. Everything else looks good. Let's open this. This looks good. And let's open you up one more time. Wow. All right, folks, this is the time. This is the one, I can tell. Full screen. Tetris. Weird. Oh, well. Okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to place the marathon mode of Tetris now. And see how it compares to the marathon mode. Whoops. In Tetris Friends. So we got the same hold, right? Where's my hold buttons here? All the way up there. Okay. Cool. Oh, up is auto drop. Good to know. Let's go ahead and game over right now that we figure that out, and we'll give it another go. Okay, so auto drop, hold. Is that the rotation I want? Trying to figure out my buttons here. As you know, I tend to only rotate in one direction. So I need to figure out which direction that is. Drop that, drop that. Up for auto drop is a little funny. Maybe that's just because I'm so into up for rotating and just came out of a game that had up for rotating. Whoops. Come on, Mario. We need to move you forward. If you played Tetris Friends before, or not Tetris Friends, sorry, Tetris DS, what you'll notice is, bam, as you start getting lines, Mario moves through the game up top, which is pretty cool. Fun little mechanic. You know what? I think we're going to try switching to the controller for this one, because I think it's just going to end up playing better. So let's just actually restart this one real quick. On a keyboard, that was playing like junk. There we go. Should auto-assign everything for me, because I love this emulator. Away. All right. Let's just restart this real quick. Restart. Okay, much better. Oh, my up is shifting on me now. We're having a great time. I probably should have loosened up this controller ahead of time. Gets a little sticky. Ha. Ha. There we go. Feeling a little better now. Yeah, and it's easier to get to my hold now with them just on the shoulder button as opposed to reaching to Q or whatever I had it set up for. Come on now. I also played a hell of a lot of this one. Probably not. This is probably where I got into like multiplayer Tetris more. Playing with friends and roommates and stuff like that at the time. Oops. One of the cool things about this one is like all the items that you could play with. Oh gosh. There we go. Let's just move you along. They were pretty fun for multiplayer. I would always turn them off whenever I was just playing like by myself or whatever. But was always made multiplayer way more fun. We totally goofed there. We're just not going to even comment on that. Yeah, my controller's just being a jerk to me. But that's okay. One of the reasons why I didn't want to use it. It's kind of a jerk. Adding extra layers of complexity to my Tetris through a controller that's been doused in coffee multiple times. I will say this game definitely is lacking something without the music. Interesting. It's interesting how much that adds to it, right? Because like what's going on right now is we'd be getting the Mario Underground theme. I wonder why it wasn't working. So strange. Still feels great, to be fair. I mean, it's a Nintendo version of Tetris, so you would expect it to feel pretty good. I'm sure all you can hear is my controller clicking along without any of this music here. Do 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 boy do 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 boing boing. You gonna jump again, boing. You all know how it goes. You've heard the song before. Man, this is a mess board. I think after an hour a bit of Tetris, my Tetris brain is going burp. There we go. There we go. There we go. Pretend like those first 50 some odd lines never happened. Yeah, pressing up to auto drop feels a lot more natural on a joystick than on a keyboard for some reason. And I wonder if that's just like because on a keyboard you're using your fingers, on a controller you're using your thumb. So I wonder if there's something with just the way you have to move your thumb around that feels different than the way you would normally use your fingers on a keyboard, right? Whoops. Oof, come on, get in there, please. Don't do me bad, controller. We got science to do here. We gotta just clear some spots here. Make some room. Normally, I would be using the exact same strat with Tetris Friends, right? So stick a line in the hold, and then just leave it there until you are confident that you can get a double Tetris. You just keep building until you get there. But I feel like we're not really in a great spot in this game. We're kind of just fixing some earlier mistakes constantly. That's okay. Now we'd be getting like that. We'd be getting some pretty cool music. What does it do? Like do 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 do. And something like that. It's pretty intense. Yeah, this is really like an audio visual Tetris. Really leans heavy on nostalgia because without it, it's just a very good Tetris with a hold and a drop shadow. But what sets it apart is the Mario, right? Or the Nintendo license, because immediately after this it switches. Oh, triple. It switches, right? So now we're in Zelda land. Triple Tetris was a beast. So we'll be out of Zelda land pretty soon, probably, actually. Oh, fuck. Maybe not. Sure. How are we gonna plug that up? Yeah, get in there. Okay, well, okay. Let's just do that and pretend that everything's fine. There is also an end to this game, which is cool. So we're working towards 200 lines here. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Oof. Didn't think I was gonna. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. No. Oh, what happened there? that kind of went to shit. I'm going to blame my controller on that one. Maybe. But also we're getting close to time here. So let's go ahead and do some science. I think we've all played these amazing Tetris games before, right? So Tetris Friends, Tetris DS. They both have holds, they both have drop shadows, they both have goals, they both move quick. Tetris Friends has a lot of nostalgia for me. Tetris DS honestly also has a lot of nostalgia for me. Tetris Friends has Alexei Pajitnov in the game, yeah, his actual voice. Tetris DS has Nintendo fan service. It's also got a bunch of other modes, so does Tetris Friends, to be fair. And the modes are actually kind of similar. It's a lot of the same, like let's go 6-on-6 or things like that. You know what? I think I have to put my, spoilers. Put my nostalgia blinders aside and ask myself, which of these games would I rather be playing at any given moment, right? And as much as I love and destroyed Tetris Friends, I'm pretty sure it's Tetris DS, right? There's more going for it. It's got that like Nintendo charm. Even without like the music and stuff like this in this, it was still probably maybe a little bit more fun to play back to back, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. That is the science of the day. It is actually this is one of the ones that I was a little like I don't know which way this one's gonna go. These are both really good games, and I love Tetris Friends. I have that bookmarked forever. I've had it on there, and it's not going away. But Tetris DS, I think it just edges it out for me, and it's because of that Nintendo charm, right, folks? That's going to do it for us today. We've done some for real science. Look at this. We got our whole Tetris-like board ready to go, ready to head into the semifinals. We got the 3D Tetris bracket here in the finals. We also have our cool Tetris games moving to the semifinals, where we'll be figuring out what's gonna be heading to the end there, as well as our not Tetris games. We're doing a lot of work. I'm gonna try and get this done by the end of the week. It might not happen. This might be a 3-part week. We'll see. That's gonna do it for me, folks. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for having a coffee with me. I'm gonna have one of this, even though it's cold. Let's see. It's more like room temperature than cold, which is kind of worse, to be honest. Anyways, I gotta go. It's been fun. We'll see you soon. Also, we'll be back tomorrow with more of this, and tomorrow night, Dirty Rectangles Online. Lots of cool people showing off video games. Make sure you check that out, and other fun stuff on the channel. Cool. I am out of here. Looking for my buttons. Got too many things going on today. There it is. All right, I'm out. Bye.